Had myself muted there. What's up, everybody? This is Mastery and Gamer, and welcome to the Overwatch 2 2024 anniversary event. It is a very special day for Overwatch, celebrating 2 years, 2 years of being 2. Overwatch 2, that is. I hope you're all having a good day. I hope you all are enjoying the anniversary event. Hello, Knuckles, One Person, Dylan, SMGH, Peter, Pixel Ghost, P Daddy, Silver Lily, Dav, Double Edge, Vladimir, Ivespine, and Willow. Hello, hello, one and all. I hope you are having a good Tuesday. Is it not my birthday? No, it's not my birthday. It's Overwatch's birthday. I mean, not really, but it's the anniversary, so, you know. Do we get party hats? Sadly, no. I did not have time to add that, so. Three free skins, the anniversary saved Season 12 from being the worst season. I mean, if you're excited for the free skins and whatever, then, like, cool. Personally, I don't find this anniversary to be that exciting. I mean, I already have the free skins, which is, like, a big part of it, but, you know. Do we get mini MIG for the anniversary? No, not this time, unfortunately. Steal Mina's pants and make it into a party hat. No, I did not cut this hat from her hero outfit. It's a leftover from her birthday back in July. The MIG Studios budget has been a little thin lately, so we got to reuse assets every now and again. Got Juno's cute spray this past Friday. Hey, way to go, Anthony. Nice. Hello, Tinte. Welcome. And Ashfur as well. Hello, Raven. We got a lot of people here today. It's good to see. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lucio's Moonwalk is from a Battle Pass. No, yes, it is. Yeah, they brought back a Battle Pass item to purchase. Along with the collab item being Kiriko's One Punch Man victory pose. Interesting to see that. Juno alone makes Season 12 worthwhile. Best hero added to the game other than Kiri. Well, fair enough. I will say Juno has definitely been the best addition season 12. Forgot to bring back Reaper's Nebula skin. Hasn't been in the shop for a year. Any ideas to remind the devs about the new skins? Yeah, I mean, that's just how it goes. Sometimes they're like, yes, we'll bring it back. Other times they're like, nah. Unlocked all Juno sprays from the challenges. Hey, way to go. You're forced to be a free-to-play player, so if there's a free skin, there's a free skin. Fair enough, SMGH. Free skins do always seem popular. I mean, it's free stuff, right? Just so long as you play that hero, I suppose. Don't have to play for the next 6 days. Nice, Juno's new spray. Right, that doesn't unlock until like next week, doesn't it? So yeah. Hello, Cat. Welcome. Did they literally spin a wheel to decide the cosmetics? They may have. I wouldn't be surprised. Although more than likely, I'm willing to bet they have a quasi-AI algorithm that said, burp, these 3 are the skins you shall give away for free. On a weapon is an absolute 5-star course meal. Well, I'm glad you think so, because I think it's ass. I think it is awful, but that's just me. Find it interesting, 2 of the skins are from Star Watch. Yeah. It is kind of strange that they're 2 Star Watch skins. Admittedly, they took one of the best Star Watch skins, being the Baptiste Bounty Hunter skin. I'm surprised they put that one in as a free. Probably just because it's Baptiste and nobody buys Baptiste skins, but like, it's his best skin, so the fact you can get it for free is pretty amazing. Also get a free Maze skin if you watch on Twitch. Yes, part of the Twitch drops. I like the look of it, but it's not worth $40. Yeah, I mean, that could be said for basically any Mythic weapons. Don't like the Onagun either, but you don't really like any white or gold cosmetics anyways.
Beware of small
I'm less put off by the design of the weapon. I think in terms of how it looks fine. I think the effects and sounds of it are what are really underwhelming. Like, Reinhardt's is like all these cool effects going on, and Anna's is basically just, oh, when you kill someone, a sword comes down and like pierces them. It's like, that's it. That's it. There's nothing special for the sleep dart other than the new look of it. There's nothing special for the Bionade. There's nothing special for like healing people other than like minorly different sound effects. It's so underwhelming. Hello, Mets. Disappointed there's no credits shop. Yeah, me too. I think they should have brought back the credits shop. Even if they did the same thing they did last year, where it's just a random smattering of skins you can buy with credits, that would have just been a nice, extra thing to have. But, oh well. Seasons had 5 free skins. Wish we got more in-game each season. Yeah, and I guess there might be more by the time the season ends, for all we know. I mean, we're only at like mid-season right now, a little past mid-season, so... You got the Reaper Mythic skin? Well, nice. Reaper Mythic is definitely better than the Ana Mythic, I'll say that. Should have turned them to Crystal. Yeah, I guess the theming of the Ana Mythic is supposed to be like sun-themed, but it's like midnight sun, which... I'm not sure what exactly they're going for in that regard. Because it's like, where's the midnight aspect of the skin? It seems just kind of like sun crystal themed. I don't know. I kind of think it's a weak mythic, kind of all around. I mean, it's certainly a weak mythic, weak weapon skin, period, all around. Anna's mythic should play an angelic chorus if you save someone's life, given how costly it is. Yeah, no kidding. Which, granted, it's hard to implement, I'm sure, like a healing like counterpart to like the killing effect. Because like the kill effect for the weapon is cool. That's definitely the best part. But like, how do you incorporate a healing counterpart to that? Since primarily Ana's a support who's going to be healing. I don't know. Like, I'll give them that. It's a tough challenge at the very least. But, you know. Next anniversary update, the hero gallery is given new hero skins. What, you mean they just add new skins as part of anniversary? Like in the good old days of Overwatch 1? Wish you got to do the creator changes thing since, since you're only Overwatch creator you watch. Well, you know, I'm not one of the big boys, so I don't have those sorts of awesome opportunities, but maybe someday. Maybe someday. One can always dream. Honestly, you're shocked Mythic skins don't do the TF2 thing and show kill streaks in that life. That would be a really cool detail to add. Like, that would just, like, further add to the value of them. It'd be, like, a simple thing to do, but it'd just be a nice little bonus. Like, well, I guess the Reinhardt one kind of does, doesn't it? Because it gets, like, more inflamed. I think the Ana one does technically, but I don't know how, like, I don't think that reads very well is the problem. I don't think most people even realize they do that. Ever gonna see you cosplay as an Overwatch hero? Maybe you can have Kiriko's Sukujin jacket or Reinhardt helmet. Are you talking about, like, robot me or, like, me? I don't know how well I'd fit into a Sukujin jacket with this boxy frame. Maybe I'll leave the souvenir jacket wearing to Kiriko herself. Will the anniversary missions ever come back? So hello, Izzy Jennifer, welcome. Also hello, Teal Owl, good to see you. Anniversary missions. What do you mean by missions? Not like archive missions, but anniversary missions? Bye, SMGH. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Robot me. Yeah, I don't know how well I'd fit into a Sukujin jacket. Maybe I'll just let Kiriko wear that one. Fortnite cares about people who play the game a little there. Overwatch does for people who play the game a lot. Oh, I see. Cares for people who play a little versus plays a lot. I don't know about that. I feel like both of them have sort of catered to the casuals at this point. What Overwatch character do I look like IRL? Bastion? A miniature version of BT7274. I don't know who or what that is. BT7274. I need to look this up. Titanfall, that makes sense. Oh, okay. I've seen this guy. Really? Really? You think I'm as cool looking as him? I'm honored. Okay, you did mean archive missions. Yeah, I wish they'd bring back the archive missions. At this point, I don't ever expect them to, though. I think there's like a degree of upkeep the archive missions had to have in terms of like making heroes work in them, you know? I don't think it's as easy as you just unlock the mode and you can just play it. I think there's probably a degree of upkeep they had to do every time they came back. And I'm pretty sure they haven't been doing that for like years at this point. So if they were to bring it back, there'd be like a significant amount of effort involved to actually make them playable. Which is probably why they'll never bring them back. Fortnite cares about its YouTubers more than Overwatch. Yes, I will definitely agree to that. Epic is way better at fostering creator relationships than Blizzard is. Especially nowadays, because well, we all know what happened to the Overwatch creator program. Overwatch should include a creator game mode for Ian that's basically 11 kids versus one dad, but the kids are all Kiriko and the dad is always Fire Truck Bastion. Oh my god. Isn't one Kiriko bad enough? You really need 11 of them? Good lord. Here you thought you were going to get a break from Overwatch? Nope. Hello, Victor. Welcome. Good to see ya. Do I feel intimidated by the taller Omnics? What taller Omnics? Are you implying there are Omnics taller than me? Because there aren't. Unless you're counting, like, Null Sector Titans, but that's like cheating, you know? You can't count them. They're barely even Omnics. Well, either way, I'm glad to see so many people showing up here today. I apologize for having to delay the stream so much in terms of starting. I've been dealing with some pretty severe technical issues, and I almost didn't get to stream at all today. I was literally on the brink of canceling today's stream, but I managed to get things to work out, so we'll stream for at least a little bit today. Hello, Xavier. Welcome. When can we ride a reset into battle? Good question. What are the chances of Ram drafting you to Null Sector, and how will that affect stream schedules? I don't think that'll happen. I mean, Ramatra's tried to get me involved, comes knocking on my door like a Jehovah's Witness, and I at this point, I just don't answer the door when I see it's him anymore. Unless he, like, really ups his game, I don't think there's anything you have to worry about from him. Like the Mina-themed party hat? Well, thank you. It's a leftover from Mina's birthday. Look at it this way. By reusing old party props, we help save the environment, because otherwise they get thrown away and become garbage in a landfill. But instead, they get to experience a new life celebrating an anniversary. Titans aren't all Null Sectors. Some of them are Anubis's forces. Well, either way. You think the credits shop will come back? No, I do not. It would have been here today if it was going to come back, and it's not here today, so it's not going to come back. Simply put. When does the event start? It already started. It's live right now. I could be playing it right now, but instead I'm standing here talking to you all. Shame they didn't bring back anything from Season 7 for the event. Season 7 being... That was the Halloween one last year, right? It might be too recent for them to bring that back. Because that was less than a year ago. What if Ramatra buys you an hour of Kiriko's time to join Null Sector? Excuse me? What? Buys you an hour of Kiriko? What does that even mean? Even Kiriko has a party hat. Your Fox wants a party hat. Well, you guys can equip top hats. It's the closest they have right now. Maybe next time there's a birthday celebration, I'll be able to add Fox party hats. We'll see. Be interesting if some of the Titans had achieved sentience too. How do we know they didn't? Maybe they're just bad at exhibiting it. Trial of Sanctuary and Concert Clash. Ooh, Concert Clash should be a fun one to bring back. That might show up like next year. Although I guess that was technically like year 2. I don't know. It would be cool if they brought back Concert Clash, though. I thought that was a really good mode. for what it was. It was really small and simple, but like really fun. Fox Years is like wearing 2 party hats. Is it? Whose birthday is it? It's Overwatch's birthday. It's the anniversary. What do you mean whose birthday it is? It's good old Overwatch. Speaking of Overwatch, we can hop into the game. And we are joined here today on this lovely anniversary by Hammond. He will be accompanying us today. Mirror Watch and Concert Clash were the only good Overwatch 2 game modes. I think the Prop Hunt one, Mischief and Magic, I think that one's pretty fun too. What's the other one I like? I feel like there's another one that I'm forgetting. I guess the April Fool's one was pretty good if you count that, which they're bringing it back, so I guess Blizzard counts it officially. And if they count it, then we should too. Alright, we're just going to do a quick play today. I am not in the spirits for competitive. Get an exterminator, there's a rat on screen? No. Stay away. You could change the weapon of an Overwatch hero. Whose weapon to what? You're talking about, like, take Reinhardt's hammer and turn it into an SMG type weapon change? Because I don't know. That's an interesting question. Maybe I'd give Wrecking Ball flamethrowers, just as Jeff intended. Hello, Kiriko. Welcome to the stream. Happy 20 days belated birthday, Overwatch 2. Yes. Wait, 20 days belated or... Why is it belated? Technically, we haven't even hit the actual anniversary date yet. That's like October 4th? Sometime in October. What the hell are we doing? Maug. Does the new Fire skin look more like an epic than a legendary? Yes, because it has no, like, tangible design to it. Like, I don't know what they were going for with that skin, but I don't see it as, like, anything distinct. So, like, yeah, in that regard, it does kind of feel like an epic. I liked Star Watch despite its flaws. I did too. I liked that it was something very different and kind of ambitious. It's just a shame that it failed so hard. I hope they revisit modes like that in the future, but I don't have a ton of hope for that. Oh, come on. Woo. No. They ever explain why they plastered Kiriko over Arcade and Thanos snapped Diva out? Probably because Kiriko is the new face of Overwatch. Woo. Thank you, Lifeweaver. But I guess there's no way to contest that. Should've let me die there. Curse you, Lifeweaver. This 2022, your life was a better place back then? Yeah, a lot of people were in a better place back then. Think Cosmic Crisis is coming back for the event. Yes, I believe they confirmed it's going to be coming back. It's not here this week, but it'll be like, I think either next week or the one after. Oh, come on. Yeah. No, I didn't even get to activate. Are you kidding me? Think you should be able to play all heroes in the story mission at this point? Why not? Because that would take a minuscule amount of effort on Blizzard's part, and they don't want to waste any time on PvE at this point. Man, I can't wait for the day when we get like a full, proper like breakdown of what actually went on with PvE internally. I'm talking like 10 years from now, after like one of the main people is retired, and they're like, well, look at this shit show we had to deal with. And like, writes a book about it. Not bringing back Prop Hunt is a bit, huh? Aren't they? No, I'm pretty sure week 3 has Prop Hunt coming back. What the hell is that? Oh, this is a mistake. This is a mistake. Oh, come on. Yeah, I think it's Jover. Ian met his wife in 2022? Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean? Hello, Sora. Is it Ian's birthday? No, it's Overwatch's birthday. The Xbox and PC player anniversary event is giving Game Pass owners more free shit than we deserve. I mean, take what you can, right? Plot twist, Jeff Kaplan canceled PvE before he left. I guess we'll never know. What is Jeff up to these days? That is a very good question. That is a very good question indeed. I don't know. I hope he's doing well, whatever he's up to. No Venture isn't getting a skin until Season 14, but you had an idea earlier for a Gravedigger Halloween skin for them. Gravedigger, I could see that. University. Afraid of the Sonic fandom, especially with the new collab of a comic series where Sonic characters are fused with DC characters. Yeah, I've never really been a fan of the Sonic community. Zarya, the real alien queen? Nah, she's just a stand-in. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome. Good to see you. Ball, what are you doing on me? Sonic Tracer? Oh god. I like how this ball is playing. I respect this. Ooh, and he slipped away. Thank you, Lifeweaver. Juno underwent clown-to-clown communication. Excuse me? What is that supposed to mean? Ooh, thank you. No, Juno! It's alright, we got it, we got it. That Hamtaro in the corner? Close. Uh-oh. No. I can bench more than you.
Odds of success increasing.
Have you ever tried that game, Google your name plus the hedgehog on Google Images and see what you get in the results? Yes, I have done that before. I was not satisfied with the results.
Jameson Fox and Torbjorn Lindholm, two handsome geniuses, just chit
It's Sonic Tracer, but it's cursed OG live action one. Ugh. If they put a Battle Pass emote in the shop, does that mean more Battle Pass stuff could return to the shop as well? Yes. And I'm willing to bet the reason they started with an emote is to gauge how people in the community respond to it. If people get really upset that a Battle Pass emote came back, they're probably going to hold off from adding skins. But if people don't care and are just like, oh, neat, then they'll probably start bringing in Battle Pass skins in the future. That's my prediction. I see the Fortnite update. Which one? The one from like a week ago, or was there another one today? Tom Cruise and Overwatch would go hard. Yeah, they need to add a Tom Cruise Tracer skin. New Fortnite emote is awesome. Oh yeah, I got it. It's great. Be sure to get the new Fortnite emote using creator code MasteryInGamer to help support your favorite Overwatch content creator. Man, I'm like barely paying attention to this round, and we've still managed to hold it. I don't know what the enemy's doing. Fortnite anniversary event starts today. Oh, does it? Is that, wait, so is that actually today? If the Fortnite anniversary is? I guess it did launch around this time of year, didn't it? Did they actually do anything for the anniversary in Fortnite? No! She's so low. Fortnite Battle Royale's birthday is on the 27th. Okay. It's free stuff. Is any of the free stuff good, though? That's the important question. Kiriko turned into a tree. Cakes and balloons on the map. Also, the battle bus got designed. Oh, nice. Is it the past anniversary battle bus they've had? Or did they do a new design for it? No! Monkey down. Hey, it's pretty good. Peace through superior firepower. Is he the Sonic collab with DC? I saw it get mentioned. I haven't actually like looked at it myself though.
Behold the hamster. Behold the champion.
It's bad that you're thinking about your GF, mostly the good stuff. I mean, I think that's pretty normal. If you're, you know, in a relationship with someone like that, I think it's pretty normal to think about them a lot. I mean, that's how I've been. Free pickaxe, spray, and back bling, all cake themed. Nice. It's a cosmic wrap. Okay. Same bus, they just changed colors to match the anniversary cake. Am I as buff as Zarya? Well, see for yourself. Do I look as buff as Zarya? I would do a flex emote, but it doesn't work, so. Speaking of buff.
My throne is where I say it is.
Skinny stick robot man. Hey, I'm not that skinny. I've got broad shoulders at the very least, and you know that's one of the most important things. Each piece of cake you eat is 250 XP. Oh, interesting. Wait, why did I walk this way? I just realized I took a wrong turn. I was reading chat and took a wrong turn. Got a cute voice at the very least. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Ah! Feet seem fairly sizable too, if you know what you mean. No, I don't know what you mean, because I'm not one of those people, so. GF played Queen for the first time last week, and she did great. Hey! Guess it'll run in the family, then. Ian's packing confirmed. Excuse me? What are you implying? I mean, I don't disagree, but like, what are you implying? Ow.
Are you done?
Mush. Giddy up. Get to the point.
What's here? Flashpoint. Hot enough for you? Come on back, Gracie.
Little birdie told you that I thanked the Sombra in an Overwatch stream. I don't know what you're talking about. Doesn't sound familiar. No! Don't go memory wiping me. How dare you? How dare you? Fourth medallion was added to the anniversary event that not only it does not reveal your location, but spawns infinite balloons on your back. Oh, interesting. I mean, I feel like that could still give away your position. You use a bunch of balloons trailing behind you. Did you forget about the Sombra thing? Good. The one appropriate usage of it. Oi. Knock it off. You know, that could have long-term damaging effects, you know. Uh-oh. No! If you could marry any video game character, who would it be? Wouldn't you like to know? Does it count if the character is not originally from a video game, but is in a video game? Just curious. That does count? Curious. Mary Doomfist. I mean, if I was like into that, I think I'd probably be into that, you know? But like, I don't bat for that team, so I'll leave him for the ladies. Oh my lord.
Stop mucking around and move. Your queen says, "Hey."
Hello, Kim Jong-woo. Good to see ya. Been a while. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it has been a whole last minute. Dare I'd say even 3. No, what? Oh, come on. No. No. Was that really a good use of grab? Probably not. Can Ian get any of Juno's achievement sprays today? I already have the one. I don't know if I'll get the other. Guess it depends if I even play Juno today. Today is Pigeon Princess Day. Could be. If we get support.
I got bodies to bag. Your queen says, hey,
Any Omnic slurs we should be careful of? No. Got the Wastelander skin for the queen. I think I remember you mentioning that, Scorpio. That was a little while ago, right?
огонь по готовности.
Clanker. Clanker will always be the best slur for robots. And they say it in a kids show, which means you can say it in real life too. It's totally fair.
Arriving at consent.
Rust prostate? What? I don't... What is that? What would that even mean?
Why seek answers when we do not know the question?
Let's get this show on the road.
Clanker, scrap heap, junk bot, computer with legs, and stinky line of code. Honestly, computer with legs is like... I think that's almost an endearing term, right? You computer with legs. Your prostate is rusty. Do robots even have prostates? I'm not convinced. I want to see a 30-minute long PowerPoint presentation to convince me that robots have prostates. No hackies for you. Ah. Imagine a computer with skinny legs dancing around. Exactly. Commodore 64 looking ass. Oh, that's a good one. Processor solid states. I think that's a bit of a stretch. Free skin in Fortnite item shop. Wait, it's free in the shop. You don't have to do like challenges for it? That's kind of nice.
Exerting force on the barricade.
Basically a gonk droid. I should have a gonk droid alternate avatar. That'd be fun.
Hello.
Does the hamster talk? What? No, Hammond doesn't talk. He's a hamster. Don't be ridiculous. The mech talks for Hammond? Exactly. The mech can talk because it's a robot. That makes sense. But a hamster talking? Now that's just silly. The hamsters talked in Hamtaro. But that's an anime. Anime has different rules. This is real life. Hamster can't talk, but he may curse, perhaps. I think if Hammond could talk, he would curse. But he can't, so he can't. Come home, mom misses me? What? That doesn't make any sense. Hi, Scorpio, take care. Good luck with your homework. Marvel Rivals released a trailer for a new character, Psylocke, based on a comic run where Psylocke was in feudal Japan. Huh, interesting. Your friend is a hamster? Is it named Hammond? Uh-oh. All right, let's go. Also teased Moon Knight at the end. One day you'll get a hamster, name him Hambjorn. Hambjorn? That's quite the name. Psylocke is a British woman in the body of a Japanese woman. Kind of sus, don't you think? Friend named their dog Reinhardt. There has to be a lot of pets out there that are named after Overwatch heroes. Hell, there's probably a lot of children out there named after Overwatch heroes.
Actuating the barrier.
No! Captain down. Body colonialism, X-Men is canceled. I mean, I was thinking the whole, like, you know, inside another person type thing, but that, yeah, I guess that's cancelable too. Naming your child wife stealer. Well, that's just setting them up for success, right?
This ends now. Double. Let's get back to basics. And you thought I...
Name your child Fortnite Battle Pass and Soldier 76. Pretty sure someone in the Discord has a cat named Ash. Yeah, I think what's her name? She used to be Dr. Deadeye, I'm pretty sure. I forget what she goes by. Warlord? Thor Warlord or whatever. Yeah, she is a cat named Ash and a cat named Cassidy, I'm pretty sure. Emperor is pleased. Captain Sigma dies, you should have a ship horn sound as his death sound.
This could be our best mission yet.
Name them $19 Fortnite gift card. Have any of you ever thought about what you'd name your kids? Like if you had kids, or maybe some of you do have kids. I don't know. I kind of assume nobody who watches me has kids. I remember there was someone who used to be semi-frequent on the Discord server who had a daughter, but I haven't seen him in a while, so I don't know if he's still around. But have you ever thought about what you'd name your children? Play Doomfist? Hell no. Naming a child Overwatch would be a power move. But also probably lead to them getting bullied a lot. And justifiably so. No! You have kids, fishing party? Oh, wow. Congratulations on the children. You name them Lucas or Tyrone. Interesting choices. Too much of a loser for anyone to ever want to have kids with you? Oh, don't say that. It could happen someday. You just gotta meet the right person. In the right circumstances. I don't think Hammond's working here. If you had a daughter, you'd name them Lily. Lily. That's a nice name. Name your child My Dad Can Beat Up Your Dad. Just give them that advantage on the playground from the get-go. Ow. The British child recently who had a passport refused because their child had a Star Wars name and it was a TM issue. Really? That's interesting. Trademark issue when it comes to a passport? That is so strange. No! What would you name your kids? Well, I guess it depends on what my wife's name is. Like, Because I have a few ideas, but if that ends up being my wife's name, then like I can't name my kid that.
They're taking our point.
Your kids love Fortnite.
Outnumbered.
Hmm.
Finally got
Hmm.
their
Hmm.
point. I need you, Gracie.
Well, maybe they shouldn't watch my streams.
No one can hide from my sight.
If it's a boy, Lucas, Tyrone, or Miles. If it's a girl, you're naming them Felicia, Ellie, or Lila? Leela? Who's the mother of your children, Ian? Nobody yet. He already has a child called Juno. I don't think I would name my daughter Juno. You name your son Ian and your daughter Jeff Kaplan. Naming a daughter Jeff is like... That's kind of a Chad move, isn't it? Like... You're my daughter, you are named Jeff.
Don't let them take what's ours.
If you had a girl, it'd probably be named Sarah. Ah, Sarah's a nice name. I know a Sarah.
Saved ya. Thank you later.
Name your son Astolfo? No, I don't think I will.
Time for the reckoning.
Oh, what?
Drive them back.
Too early for flapjacks.
There we go. Woo!
Round one. Score. One.
Have I watched Twisters 2? I have not. Is that the one that came out this year? Recently? Naming your daughter Junk or Queen. Wouldn't you want to name them something normal?
Do not speak to me.
Like, I feel like for me, Kiriko is like the strangest name I'd be like actually willing to name my child. But that one would be really weird unless like the woman I married was Japanese. It's like, what? Why the hell are you naming your child a Japanese name? You're not Japanese. People might think I'm appropriating or something.
Stand a chance.
I'm sure I could just play the old "it's from a video game" card and everyone will accept it then, though, right? What queen skin is that, and why is the gun a chicken? Chicken? What the hell are you talking about a chicken? These are Wastelander skin, the one from the animated short. Oh dear. Name your daughter Lego set 75919. Alright, which set is that? That has to be a specific set, right? That you're referencing? But that's your wife's name? Exactly. That's why I'm like, it depends what my wife's name is. Because if my wife's name is something specific, I can't name my child that. That would just be weird.
Here, Gracie.
You like Diana and Artemis as a pair of names. Those are pretty good ones. Artemis is a cool name. It feels a bit archaic, would you say? Like I don't know like anyone nowadays who's named Artemis. That's such like a, you know, historical
Success increasing.
type name. Ooh, you almost got me there.
Queen. To me.
No. That set is the Adominus escape set. That's what you'd name your child after that, of all things. Kind of does look like a chicken. I don't see it. What part of this looks like a chicken?
No one can stop me. My hand needs a knife. Group up on me. Pick up your feet, you drombos.
Ooh. Oh my god, would you all stop getting punched off? Man, this match was, or round, I should say, was Fubar. Ah! Aww.
Round two. Loss.
Need to get Ian a girlfriend. If Blowout can get one, I can too. I'm not so sure about that, but one can try, I suppose.
I cannot help but wonder how our base lost contact with Liu Chang.
My son be named Ian Jr. Either that or Mig Jr. Just M-I-G Jr. What if that's what I name my son? M-I-G. Hello, James. Welcome.
Last chance to kick.
Diana and Artemis are the Roman and Greek versions of the same goddess. Oh, I didn't know that about Diana. I didn't know that was specifically like the Roman version of Artemis. Interesting. Genuinely really like the name Brigitte. Whoop. Yeah. There we go. Genuinely really like the name Brigitte, but have no idea how to pronounce it properly. I've watched a video but still can't, and don't know if anyone would go Brigitte equals Overwatch or if it's a fairly normal name. It is a normal name. I mean, it's like a variant of the name Bridget. Bridget is like the more like common term or version of the name you'd find, at least here in America. Brigitte, I think, is specifically the more like Swedish or maybe Germanic variant of it. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, Brigitte is definitely a name that exists. And I agree, it is pretty good.
Pick up your feet, you drombos.
What age would you say your videos are for? 1 to 100. That's what age. Friend had a roommate named Taylor. Ugh. Yeah, the extra unnecessary vowels, I'm not a fan of. Plot twist, Ian is Blowout's GF. Hell no.
Behold the hamster. Behold the
What?
champion.
What's that for? We didn't even win anything. Preemptive celebrating, perhaps? Nah. Am I junior? You mean your son Gamer? Gamer! Get in here and eat your vegetables. Gamer is my middle name. Luna, Artemis, and Diana are the names of the cats in Sailor Moon. Ah, I knew about Luna. I didn't know those other ones were cats from the show as well. What about people at 101? They're not allowed to watch. I forbid it. Yeah, that's right, Sora. You're watching it illegally.
You owe me one, yeah?
Like, I'm not going to take action against it, but you just have to watch it knowing that it's illegal. Big reason you like it is Brig sounds tough and strong, but Ita sounds more feminine and kind. Yeah, it's a good mix of it, which I'm sure was a factor in like them picking that as a name, like for the character. Master Ian Jover. What? Jover. But we're so back.
Traveling to Mumbai.
What if you got a bunch of ants and named them after everyone in this chat? You should do that, Sora. I think that's a good idea. You should do it.
Time to save the world? Game on! So, don't take it personally when I get the most kills, okay?
Today's a good day for some mayhem.
You have a green name tag, so plus 10 trustworthiness buff. Absolutely. Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, having a green name in chat means you're automatically more trustworthy. You're automatically cooler. You're automatically funnier. It's a really interesting buff, all things considered. Scientists are still trying to explain how and why, but it is what it is. Yeah, nothing but tank today. I might have to queue support specifically, just to get my Kiriko fix. Yes, the Mercy died, that's all that matters! And get paid to win again. No, it's not that. Damn, that was quick. Plus 10 charisma for the GF to parenting speedrun. Excuse me, what? What are you implying with that? Good night, Cat. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Uh-oh. Yee! Something's missing. Where's the redeem spam? I know, nobody's been redeeming anything today. Y'all are on your best behavior for the anniversary, I guess. Ow!
They're counting on me.
If Zen had an escape ability, what would you give him? He does have an escape ability. It's called Transcendence. Ow. Don't go bonking me. You're gonna damage my party hat. Oh my god.
I'm the Avatar.
Stop it.
You gotta deal with it. I'm the Avatar. You gotta deal with it.
Shut up, Cora. You're not even here today. Buzz off. Thank you for letting me forget about Cora. Other than his ultimate and escape tool? I think it'd be funny if he had an ability where he just stood up, like stopped levitating, he just stood on his feet and started running. That'd be a fun ability.
Neutralizing projectile.
What is that supposed to mean? To jinx yourself about redeems. I mean,
Objects.
use them or lose them, right? Just moonwalk away at max speed. Yeah, I think it'd be funny if they gave Zen like a running animation, but like the movement of his running wasn't synced with like his leg movements, so he'd be like running and like the legs would be moving faster than he was actually moving, so he'd just be like moonwalking in place. I think that'd be a fun ability to give him. No! Oh my god. Just lasered by Widow. What are some quick, not thought out things you'd change about Wrecking Ball for him to fit into damage and support respectively, but keep the general feeling of him? I would massively up his damage from smashing people to put him into the damage category. And probably get rid of his adaptive shield in response. Support category. I don't know how he'd work as a support. Maybe if there's a way for him to go and like steal health from enemies and give it back to his team, something like that. Like if adaptive shield like sucked health from the enemies and like stored it, and then you could redistribute it, kind of using the shield sharing system they've already given him. Mines do heals. Yeah, they could do that too. What? No, no, stop the payload, stop it. Still no dances for the new heroes? Nah, unfortunately not. Why did you think this was a video? I don't know. That's a good question. Apparently a live stream. Or is all of this pre-recorded and I'm just playing it? And I precisely predicted each and every chat message which would be showing up today. There's no way of knowing. Shush. Shush.
Traveling to Nepal.
Oh, oh, oh. Hello, Feet Fiend. Was me. What's that supposed to mean? Were you in my last match or something? Were you the Rhine? Hello, Chaos Hex. Welcome to the stream. You're the Ana. Okay. Well played, Ana. Well played indeed. Chaos time is a flat circle. What is that supposed to mean? Oh, you were my Ana, not the enemy Ana. Oh. Well played still. Better luck next time, I guess. Uh-oh. 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 No! How does Wrecking Ball even get trapped by a trap? Like, he's too big for it to grab onto him. Tree, give me life. Woo! This queen is still alive, good lord. There we go. Star Wars collab, Junkrat, Admiral, Akbar skin. It's a trap. Ian's Cassidy would have carried. Excuse me? Are the floating characters press the plate? Yeah, there's a lot of sussery when it comes to Junkrat's traps. And again, traps being sus is nothing new. Woo! Better question, how is Hammond rolling the ball? He's running really fast.
Just one more mission.
Oh.
I've got a good feeling. This could be our best mission yet.
Wrecking Ball would unironically be a good Eggman. Like, there's the obvious round vehicle thing, but when using grapple, he could also be the typical Wrecking Ball Eggman's vehicles have. Oh yeah, he'd work so well for Eggman. If they ever, God forbid, do a Sonic collab in Overwatch, they need to give him an Eggman skin. Well, time to not have fun, I guess.
A gun in each hand and a smile on my face. What's up? Everybody riot! Charging through!
What do you choose? Moisey, Pharmacy, or Gency? Moisey. I don't think I've ever heard that term before. Definitely not that one. Definitely Gency out of those three, but I'm not really a Overwatch shipper, so, you know.
Surrender to my will.
Malga got rid of Sombra's pizza recipes on purpose to spite her. Good for him. I knew I liked Malga. Okay. There we go.
A better galaxy is possible.
No, we're too slow.
Score 1-1.
This is where Aurora changed the world forever. I am gonna freak out. No.
I wish violence never solved anything. Peace.
Like, I understand why Moira and Mercy would be a thing in the shipping community, because it's like, oh, they're two sides of the same coin type thing. But, like, really? For real?
I believe in us.
Hello, Skullcore. Bring back old PNG. This robot is an abomination. Exactly. Played Overwatch for the first time in a month. I think we won the match and switched to your main. I mean, that usually happens, doesn't it? No. Oh my god. Oh my.
Me.
At this point, I'm kind of worried about him.
Shush. Oh, come on. Holy moly, I cannot land a single hook.
Life protects life.
Aw, poor Reaper. For real. Woo! The hell are you doing over here, Kiriko? Okay, good. What keyboard and switches do I use? I actually don't remember the name of my keyboard. It's a Logitech mechanical keyboard. And I think it's using like the Logitech brand switches, which I forget what like their standard equivalent is. But it's a pretty nice board. I really like it. Here, when I'm not in the middle of fighting, I can flip the keyboard over and see what model it is. Oh no, you don't. No suicide on my watch. I am a lifeguard after all. We'll let you die the old-fashioned way. Wow, I'm kind of surprised we actually won that. Whee! Gotta see. It is a Logitech G413 TKL SE. That is the keyboard. Want to hop on the glorious keyboard sale, but you don't have the budget? A good keyboard's good to have. Ideally, it's the sort of purchase you only need to make once every, like, 10 years, so I'd recommend getting a good one that'll last you. How do you feel about Juno's balance? Went on the official forums, but quite a few people think she's broken, heals too much, etc. Really? If anything, I'd err on the side of her being too weak. But I think she's fine. I think her like overall kit is just kind of low impact, which is why she feels weaker than she probably is. But I think overall she's fine.
Why seek answers when we do not know?
What skins are free? The Bounty Hunter Baptiste, Biohazard Ramatra, and Infinite Guard Soldier 76 skin. The Star Watch one. Has there been any elaboration on the lore behind the God programs? Other than what they've said about Anubis? No, not really. It was just excavated this season. Blizzard seems to have fully ignored it. Well, yeah, I mean, there's no lore in Overwatch anymore. They killed that a while ago. The book tells you about all of them? Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's the case then.
Actuating the barrier. Barrier is splintering. My barrier is gone. All things are in order.
What is he ulting? Oh, I guess there's an Ana there that he killed. That checks out. No. Still sad we didn't get Anubis Ram? Yeah. It is tragic indeed.
That was not the expected result.
Hopefully Sigma gets next mythic weapon. That'd be interesting. I wonder how that would work. I mean, they could do something cool with his hyperspheres, but other than that, like maybe his ultimate would have something special. I don't know. No, you're not supposed to run out. You're supposed to run in. No. Sigma mythic balls. Yeah, we can always use more mythic balls.
Seems I lost my balance.
That ought to do it. How many challenges have you done for the event? I don't know. I'm not really keeping track. About the spheres for Captain Skin of water inside? Yeah. I really like the hyper spheres for this skin.
Return to me.
Blizzard can still do good detail on skins every now and again. It'll happen. Oh, I see what you're doing, Diva. Cheeky little bunny. Ah! In Sigma's cracked. I don't think I'm that good on Sigma. I haven't played him enough lately.
Assemble and dislocation.
What? How did that not grab the Diva?
Barrier initialized. Barrier is nearly spent.
No, dang it, I whiffed my rock. Why'd my team have to die? Did I get the Reaper Mythic skin? I got the base version of it.
Nebulous.
I haven't bothered upgrading it past that, though.
Barrier has fallen.
Oh my god, come on. Not the penetrating beam, anything but that. Oh, it might be Jover, friends. It might be Jover.
Gather here.
Objective lost. Fall back to objective E.
Actuating the barrier.
Match
You must be more cautious.
Oh, that's not good. Woo!
Withdrawing the barrier. The barrier is weakened. The barrier has been overwhelmed. The barrier appears.
Gotcha this time. Oh my god. That pesky Moira. What do you think of the new game mode? When you played it, I was so confused about what was happening. You're talking about Clash? I agree. I think Clash is very unintuitive and confusing, but once you get used to it, I think it's a fine mode. It's nothing like great, but I think it's fine. Want to eat Hammond? Absolutely not. He is off the menu. What? Why is that not me? That's supposed to be me. Can you see that pentakill I got? Oh, this is one twitchy diva. Good lord. Want to eat Mercy? Now that's kind of sus.
Clowns belong in the circus.
Ah. No. I was gonna swap to support. Oh.
now entering midtown.
I want to eat my little hat. I mean, it'd probably taste like paper, so unless you're like craving a bit of paper, I don't know why you'd want to eat it. You say it all depends on getting your rocks off. Mm-hmm.
Do not know the question.
Got to get your rock off the right way, otherwise you'll pay. And looks like candy. I guess it kind of does, out of context.
How did I get lost? The streets are numbered.
Ow.
Hoi.
Play fast, eat ass. Hell yeah, that's how we do it. Feels weird having an anniversary in September, October. Yeah, it's not the good old Overwatch 1 anniversary no more.
Barrier initialized. The barrier cannot withstand much more. Barrier has been overwhelmed. Inevitable, as all things are.
No! I walked right into his trap. No. Need more fox pats. You only have 4 left to go. Well, there might be a little update that introduces some more not too far off. Stay tuned.
Barrier initialized. Barrier is nearly spent.
No! Bastion, I'm sorry.
It's all wrong. Barrier is splintering.
Oh my lord. Yeah. They should have added meowing voice lines for every hero this anniversary. Don't you think that'd be a bit sus? What's your guys' gaming soundtracks you get pumped up to? I don't really listen to music when I play games.
Actuating the barrier.
Nah.
A revelation is within my reach.
Made it to tier 80? Congrats.
Group up on me.
No, we almost delayed him long enough to save him. That would have been great. Oh boy. Yeah. Pump up jams on top of Old Smoky confirmed. Excuse me?
Finally, a decent scrap. To me, Gracie.
Oh.
Do something. Let's go win this thing. Should have ducked.
There we go.
Struck like lightning.
Looking through Declassified, saw the story about the global security god program Chernobog, who had to be shut down during the Omnic crisis just in case. Huh.
Move out.
Chat, do you think Overwatch has a plan beyond 2024? Do you think new content will just cease to be once 2025 gets here? Use its final moments to print off literally everything it knew it could help and then left the parting message. I understand. I'm sorry. Ooh. What content? Exactly. Like, it is sort of a weird point in time right now to look at the future of Overwatch and be like, I'm not convinced there's going to be any more heroes after this next tank hero. This could very well just be the last hero we ever see added. Next year is the year new content Overwatch 2 dies. Yeah? I don't know. I definitely think about it a lot in terms of my channel, too. It's like, where do I go from here, you know? I enjoy streaming, but I don't think it's necessarily the right replacement to doing, like, Overwatch videos. Sort of a uncertain future, you could say. Woo! Oh god.
Looks like somebody wants the death penalty.
If Microsoft is willing to allocate the resources, it's a definite possibility. I mean, we don't know what's gonna happen. Perhaps they just pull a Concord and just pull the game. Who knows? Do you think they've secretly been working on Overwatch 3, which is Overwatch 2 with one less member on each team? No, I do not. If anything, I think they've been neatly tying up a conclusion for the IP. We'll keep playing Overwatch regardless of new content or not. You like the gameplay? I mean, yeah, gameplay is good, but it'll lead to a dwindling player base, much like TF2. Just like, it'll still be playable and it'll still be fun to be had, but it won't be the same. Marvel Rivals comes out in December. Exactly. Wow, I'm surprised we actually won this. Yeah, at this point, I almost feel like Marvel Rivals might just sap what life is left of Overwatch. Unless Marvel Rivals turns out to be a massive flop, which I'm not expecting it to be at all. I think it's going to do well. But it's going to spell doom for Overwatch, I suspect. Betting they're holding off to see how profitable Rivals will be, and if it is worth it to compete, they'll re-enter the arena. Yeah, I mean, I guess it does sort of depend. I don't know. I am very curious to see how Marvel Rivals ends up doing in the long term. I think in the short term, it's going to be insanely popular and successful. But like 3 years down the line, what's Marvel Rivals going to look like after it launches? I don't know. That, I think, is the more curious question. Bye, Knuckles. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. I forgot to swap to support. Oh. Did anyone know if the Ana bundle for $40 gives the weapon fully upgraded, or you still have to upgrade it with prisms? I'm actually not sure. It should say whether it does or not.
A battle's end calls for meditation, not games.
I get it. Everyone's scared.
Admit you're surprised Overwatch is still going.
Fine.
I mean, it has been quite a while, hasn't it? It's like coming up on 10 years.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Marvel Rivals will be DOA in a year if it's successful at launch. I don't know. I think it's all going to come down to the gameplay. And I think we can only really get a feel for the gameplay once we've had like a lot of time to play it.
Am I getting stream sniped? Our numbers are low. Careful!
Overwatch will be on permanent barely life support like Heroes of the Storm at this rate. It could be. That's the concern.
Join me. Diving in. Neutralizing projectile.
Oh yeah. Hiya.
Eagle Bucksingle.
Played a bit of Heroes of the Storm to get Police, Diva, and Oni Genji. I did as well. I actually enjoyed Heroes of the Storm decently. I had fun with it.
Forward barrier activated.
Oh my god.
Your carry is here. Initiating defense. Was that your best? Group up here.
I think Marvel Rivals will also be exponentially affected by the state of the MCU. Such an intellectual property juggernaut. Right, but like, the MCU has been shit for a long time at this point, and people still love it. So I'm not convinced anything's gonna like effectively kill the MCU.
Forward barrier activated.
Then again, the same was said for Star Wars, and that has fallen off tremendously, so.
Reset and regroup. Group up.
Scanning. Behind you.
Die. Nothing gets past me. Excuse you. I'm on fire. What else is new? Mecca securing the point.
That was a really well placed Dragon Strike from Hanzo.
Forward barrier activated. Initiating defense matrix. Smackdown.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Nothing gets past me.
No.
Best round lost.
They have opportunity to some absolutely lucrative tie-ins with the movie and TV shows. Yeah, I wonder how much they're gonna do that as opposed to simply pulling characters from the universe. I wonder how closely they'll tie it in with like actual shows and movies.
I could have rebuilt you without all that metal.
And left me a monster, like other creations.
That is a matter of perspective.
Imagine new Captain America drops. They had 2 paid heroes in Sam, Captain Falcon Wilson, and Red Hulk. I don't know. I mean, people are excited for those, I guess. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really understand why a lot of people are excited for the Marvel characters they do get excited for. I've never really understood where like a lot of that excitement comes from or like originates. Because like I understand getting excited to see a character you love appear in like a game. Like, oh, if you love Doctor Doom, it's really exciting to see him in Fortnite. But like, why do people love Doctor Doom in the first place? That's what I've never understood. Like, how has he been like ever relevant within the past like 10 plus years? That's the mystery to me. And granted, I am completely detached from the comics sphere, so like it could just be that I'm unaware of something. That's entirely possible. But it is always weird looking in at these obscure characters that people get so hyped for, and I'm like, how is this something that anyone even knows about in the first place?
Shield's under fire. I'm under fire. Surprise!
Luna Frost is a hero, and you've never heard of who they are in Marvel Rivals? I mean, there's a lot of characters where it's like, I see them get announced, and it's like, whoa, it's so-and-so, and I was like, who? Like, what? Yeah, Luna Snow, it's Emma Frost, isn't it? And I guess Luna Snow's like a different character. Neither of which are characters I've ever heard of before in my life prior to like Fortnite and Marvel Rivals making them things. Korean pop star who gets ice powers. She's from a mobile game. But like, how does anybody know about that? Is my question. Like, what sort of media are people keeping up with that is not only a character they know about, but are excited to see in a game like Fortnite or Marvel Rivals? That's what's strange to me. Yeah, this match is foobar. No!
Play of the game.
Is it just from comic books? I mean, maybe I just underestimate how relevant comic books still are in this day and age. Because, like, growing up, even as a kid, I never read comics, ever. Like, that was just never something I was into. And I don't think I ever even knew anyone who was into comics. They always seemed like such like an archaic sort of like hobby media type thing, where it's like, oh, people that are like a decade or two older than me, they were into comics. But like, you know, growing up when I did, comics weren't really a thing. And it feels like they've only become less relevant. Oh, I forgot to swap roles. It only became less relevant as time goes on, which is why it's shocking to me, especially that there's like young people who are like teenagers who are like in love with like Emma Frost and Doctor Doom, and it's like, oh, why are you excited? Oh, they're from the comics. It's like, have you ever even read a comic? Have you ever even read a book? Like, you grew up with smartphones. Why? It's so weird to me. I don't track like how any of that works. And that's not to say that people shouldn't be excited for the characters if they are a big fan of them. It just seems so weird to me because it feels like there's a lot of hype that just sort of comes out of nowhere. And it feels so strange.
Don't screw this up. I'll kill you myself.
The memo says, likewise.
We're gonna get along just fine.
If you don't know about the world, you'll never hear of them. I mean, maybe that's just all it is. Maybe it's just the comic book sphere is a lot bigger than I think it is. And it's just a sphere I never set foot in, so I'm just oblivious to it. I guess that might just be the case. Could argue that you bring the same energy back in the hero concept video days. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I mean, yeah, like, I assume, like, the average person has no idea who, like, Sanjay or Overlord are, so I guess that's fair. Once you do get into the world of comics, you see them everywhere. I suppose. Whoa! No! Ooh, good lord. Excited for Luna Snow because she has ice powers? What about Frozone? He has ice powers. Luna Snow was made for the mobile game Marvel Future Fight, but was added to comics to tie in. Okay. What is weird, comic book fans keep repeating that manga is better and comic books are dead, and yet they're up to the latest characters and storylines. They're up to the latest characters and storylines? Up to date on it? Like, see, because that's more so what I'm familiar with. Like, I don't read manga, but I feel like I'm exposed to manga a lot more than comic books. Where it's like, manga seem like the thing that people are actually reading these days, from what I can tell. It doesn't seem like anyone reads Western comics for like Marvel or DC or anything. But like, then you get evidence of people being excited about characters like Doom, who are only relevant because of comics. And it's like, okay, well, people must be reading the comics then, because otherwise nobody would give a shit about this guy. So like, clearly there are people reading them. It's just weird that like I don't see it like directly. I only see like the effects of it. It's like only knowing a dinosaur existed because you see like the footprints it left behind as like fossils. It's like we see evidence that it did exist, even if we never see it itself, you know? Should put an Overwatch hero in Marvel Rivals. Holy moly, that would be funny, but also like really sad, because that would mean it's over for Overwatch. Comic community is large, just silent, and only really talk to each other. I wonder why that is, compared to like other similar communities that seem a lot louder. I think every franchise has a deep cut fandom that as long as the world building exists, people are voracious for information used to read the Codex lore in the Mass Effect games. Yeah, I mean, every fandom's going to have its diehards. I think the other thing is that it surprises me how many, like, children specifically are familiar with, like, Marvel comic characters. Where it's like, I would assume the people who are reading comics are like in their 30s or older and are just like the silent majority. I could believe that. But the idea that there's like 12-year-olds out there who are incredibly well versed in Marvel comics and like Doctor Doom as a character, that's what's weird to me. Like, what? Where do these kids even get comics these days? It's like how anime and manga fans used to be. Right, and again, that's another example where, like, in, like, back when anime and manga was more obscure, at least here in the West, like, it was people in their 20s, 30s, and older that were into them. There weren't really kids that were into manga and anime back then. Not until things like Sailor Moon and, like, Naruto and Pokemon started making it more kid-relevant. And even then, that was largely due to, like, shows, not actual mangas, which, again, like, what kids read in this day and age? Oh, that was a waste of my ult. You know, a friend who's keeping up with the Batman comics, super into it to this day. I mean, like, I'm sure there are people, but they make Avengers cartoons too. Do they? I mean, I know of like a couple. Again, it could very well just be the case that I'm just not in that sphere whatsoever. So I'm oblivious to it. Play Marvel Snap and it's full to the gills with characters you've never heard of. Kids get comics from their parents. Do they? As like hand-me-downs, or like they buy them a comic that's like published within the past year?
Stop that robot. Win.
Come on, team, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Get her. Woo. Yeah, Sombra equals no fun for anyone. Well, that was one hell of a fight.
Play of the game.
Apagando las luces.
Okay, change roles for like one game. Sure, there's many comic fans in the Discord, just don't show it. Probably. I don't know, maybe it's just that, like, whenever I see someone who is, like, an Iron Man profile picture or something, I just assume they're a fan of, like, the movies. And, like, maybe the shows. And, like, I don't assume they would, like, be actually reading comics on top of that. Because, again, comics to me feel like such an archaic medium for that sort of thing. Where it's like, the idea of a actual child in this day and age sitting down and reading a comic book seems so weird to me. Have to keep playing until you get a win. What, now that I've swapped to support? We'll see if I even get a match. Queue time's gonna skyrocket. Got your first comic from one of your uncles, got you into Batman.
I'll find my own path.
You better keep up. This isn't a daycare.
Kids can surprise you.
Kiriko does not eat hamsters. What are you talking about? You bought the WoW bundle? I did get the WoW bundle.
Watch your flanks. They might try something.
Yes. Time to go pro Fox Brat.
If you can outthink your opponent.
We haven't had enough Kiriko around here lately, have we? I feel like her absence has become very noticeable. You can use Lifeguard Kiriko skin thanks to Game Pass. Wait, was that in the Game Pass bundle? Or do you just, like, get coins from it? Either way, that's awesome. Get her! Nice. Wait, is that the same Mercy from last time? I don't remember what her name was. Shut up, Kiriko. I'm gonna go back to playing tank if you don't knock that off.
Odds of success increasing.
Love the current light in Route 69. Excuse me? You can temporarily use all shop cosmetics, no licensed stuff from 3 previous seasons. It does rotate. Wait, they actually implemented that? That is wild. I saw people talking about the Game Pass, and I saw there was, like, the list of skins you could get by Cardboard Ryan. I didn't see that it was all shop skins become available. That's insane. They really are pushing that hard, then. Holy moly. That is a hell of a push, then, if you can do that in Overwatch.
Carried on the wind.
No. Okay, so the 6 skins are the permanent ones, but the other ones are temporary. That's so weird, temporarily being able to use a skin. That's never been something they've done before. What an interesting feature to add.
my protection.
Time to move to Xbox? Yeah, seriously. I mean, I guess it's like once 3 seasons have passed, you'll lose access to the skin, but like, for most people, that doesn't even matter, because they won't even still be using that skin 3 seasons past. Oh, come on. Once the temp ends, Overwatch cops come and steal the clothes off your hero's body. Oh my.
To get clever.
Do you imagine them coming and just like ripping off all of Kiriko's clothes? Ooh.
Careful, we're outnumbered.
Game Pass is the Costco free samples of cosmetics. So what if you have like a skin equipped and then you lose access to it? You just like get set back to default? Sus. I don't know what you think is sus. I think all this Game Pass stuff is sus.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
No! I wonder how that's going to impact shop sales. Like, I imagine that has to have a like a colossal impact on the number of skins sold in the shop itself. And like, you know, Microsoft is at the head of everything, so it's like they say one way or the other.
Enemy spotted.
This is really interesting. Overwatch has no money problems thanks to Big Daddy Microsoft. Yeah, money is the one problem Overwatch doesn't have. I think we can all agree on that. I do wonder a lot about Game Pass and like what it'll look like in the long run. I assume it's going to go the same route as things like Netflix and other like movie and video streaming platforms, where it's like the first several years are like a really great deal, and then over the next decade after that they just ratchet up the price until it becomes exorbitantly expensive. So like, I guess make use of it while you can now, and it's still cheap, but I'm curious to see how it evolves over the next decade or so. Game Pass is making it so you never own anything, only rent. Yeah. Which is its own issue for reasons. But yeah, I think that's something that's going to be a bigger issue in the long term as well. Because imagine like, oh, there's 5 games on Game Pass you play that are like all rented. Like, that's far different from, like, having a Steam library of 200 games that is suddenly all rented. And then as soon as you stop making a monthly payment, you lose access to all of them. I think that's where things are going to start getting... dystopian might be a bit of a strong word to use for it, but at the very least, dislikable, I guess you could say. Also, I'm sure by making it like a rent the games type service as opposed to ever actually owning it digitally or otherwise, it'll make it easier for them to just like pull access to games that they don't want to give access to anymore and just be like, oh, well, you never owned it in the first place. You were only ever renting it. Whereas with things like Steam, when you buy it, there's the argument that you own it by buying it digitally. So it's like... I think it makes things easier for the distributor if and when those sort of situations would ever show up. Which is why I'm kind of wary of things like that for the most part. It's going to be most interesting is the legal fight over making games online only and then disabling servers. You think they'll greatly affect how they manage it? Well, yeah, exactly that. It's currently, if you have a game like Overwatch that, you know, in Overwatch 1, you pay $20, $40, whatever, to get access to it and play it. And then the servers go down. It's like, well, but I spent $40 to buy that game, and now I can't play it anymore because there's no servers. But if you only ever rented it, then they could argue, well, you're renting the service, and access to the game was a free bonus in addition to the service. So yeah, I do think on the legal side of things, this is going to greatly favor the publishers over the players by having a Game Pass type system. The day Gaben dies, you will lose all of your Steam games when EA buys Valve. Yeah. Imagine if Epic just bought Valve and just consumed Steam. Glad Blizzard does not have Overwatch like WoW, where if you do not pay the subscription, you can't play the game anymore. It's kind of amazing to me that subscription games like that still exist. But I guess there's a lot of people that play them. I think Ian should own Overwatch. Look, if Overwatch goes under, the only things I want rights to are Kiriko and Wrecking Ball. Maybe Brig. I'll take those and scuttle off to my little cave to hoard the IP that I now own. Well, what do the players know? All they care about is Kiriko Rule 34. It's true. All right, caught a legendary donut. Way to go. Be my IP to do nothing with. Oh, I'll be doing things to it, all right. Don't you doubt that.
At this point, I'm kind of worried about him.
Don't you worry about that. Don't worry about a thing. Kiriko skins in Rule 34 carries Overwatch. And Mercy skins. We can't forget about Mercy skins. Different demographic, but they're the two sides of the Overwatch funding coin. I think we all know which side I'm on. Many games on console require a subscription to play online. That's true. I always forget that consoles have, like, internet subscriptions. What a pain. Will you be doing things to Wrecking Ball? No. No. He's just there to be a bro, you know? Him and I hanging out, having a good one. Kiriko's there for the, you know...
My own path.
No, Jameson, you're not the type to write a novel. Well, I said, watch me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Commence attack on objective C.
I'm with you. What's up? Konnichiwa.
Online play should be free on console, just game catalogs. Shouldn't be locked behind a subscription. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like they can make money off of it, so they are making money off of it. No.
Be careful.
Uh-oh. Glad you haven't gotten Clash in a while. Yeah, did they finally reduce the frequency of the mode? Because I feel like I haven't been getting it as much. I think they must have reduced it. Oh, damn it, Ryan. No! Oh.
I don't give up that easily. What's up? They're on the objective. Push them out. Feel better? The breeze brings relief.
First week of season 12 was nothing but Clash games. I know. It was pretty brutal. And I think I made a lot of people hate the mode.
The battle makes me.
Goodness.
Under my protection.
Miss Hanamura 2CP was questionable, but the map was so iconic. Hanaoka just doesn't feel the same. No, it really doesn't. No, kill a bunch of sneeze audible die. Remember the one day you streamed, all you got was Hanaoka, wanted to play on Anubis? Yep, I remember that too. Got Hanaoka like 8 times and not a single Anubis.
My ultimate is ready. Join me. Let the
You had to watch your last stream from Overwatch 1. You weren't a sub back then, didn't play Overwatch even. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely an interesting one to go back to. See what a different time it was. So different, so distant. Holy moly. But the Kitsune...
Let's get back to it. Hey.
Mauga smash.
You're taking all the damage, huh?
Oh, I guess we have to, like, yeah, capture that.
Be healed.
No! for 2 CP over Clash. I could see it. Then again, how recently have you played Assault? Because if you haven't played it since Overwatch 1, then it's like, do you actually remember what it was like? But like, maybe you've been playing it in arcade, which fair enough. What? What? I teleported. What? Played Hanamura and Temple of Anubis. Game modes are definitely not balanced, and nostalgia just tricking us into thinking that. I think that's possible, and also the game has just changed so much at this point that I think modes like that probably don't work the same way they used to. I think that's also a factor in it. Remember defending for 7 or 8 minutes on point B? Ah, the good old days. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Ah! Ah! See ya, Tinte. Have a good one. Take care. Charge your phone. Overwatch 1, you only watch me, Broywhack, and blame the controller for Overwatch news. Wasn't even subbed. Man, what a different, like, landscape that was in terms of creators and stuff, too. Like, how many of those creators are even still around? Blame the controller? He's not around anymore. Your Overwatch is another big one. I don't... Does Frito do videos anymore? I feel like I never see his. Stylosa has obviously fallen off a lot at this point. Like, Broywhack's still around, but... so many of the other ones feels like are gone now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yee. XQC doesn't play Overwatch anymore. He hasn't in a while, though. He quit before Overwatch 1 ended, right? Lego split screen announced for Lego Fortnite. Finally play the same screen with Kiriko. Wait, sorry, what? Lego split screen? Okay, how did we win this, first of all? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, you mean like a couch co-op type split screen? I see, that's what you mean play with Kiriko. I don't think Kiriko would be into Lego Fortnite. But I'll see if she wants to play. Don't know where BTC went, but they can keep him. Yeah, I wonder what he's up to. XQC still is the Winton PFP. I know. It's funny how he just keeps that, even though it's so detached from Overwatch at this point. Don't see certain faces from Blizzard Guides clips of the week videos anymore. Stylosa used to do Overwatch videos all the time. Watched him and you. Yeah. Stylosa. I think when Stylosa, like, properly finally stopped doing Overwatch, that wasn't even that long ago. That was only, like, a few months ago that he finally moved on. That was a big point, I think. Because Stylosa, for a long time, was, like, the creator face of Overwatch. Like, he was the big one. Especially when it came to, like, working with Blizzard itself. So now that he's, like, officially just gone, save for, like, him periodically coming back for, like, a sponsor video or something, like, it's a very different landscape on the creator side. He does Helldivers now. Yeah, I see his Helldiver videos. And, like, good for him. Obviously, he had no love left for Overwatch, and I get it, and he moved on to a game that he's more interested in. Good for him. Like, do it. He's probably better off for it, as is his audience. Last Overwatch video for Stylosa was 10 days ago. He did come back and do another Overwatch video. I forget what exactly it covered. But I know, like, he'll do Overwatch videos periodically still, but, like, largely it's Helldivers and other stuff. Stylisto was more of an esports Overwatch creator. I don't think so. Not really. I mean, he kind of played both sides, but I wouldn't consider him to be, like, a very esports heavy one. Not as much as, like, other creators were. The WoW skins. That's right. Yeah, he did the WoW skins video. I actually watched that one of his because I was curious what he was going to say. And yeah, I pretty much knew what he was going to say. How am I feeling about doing Overwatch? Still passionate about it or slowly burning out? I'm definitely burning out with it. And a lot of that, I think, is just seeing the trajectory of Overwatch at this point and seeing that it doesn't have a clear future ahead of it. Where it's like, I don't know what this game is going to look like a year from now. I'm not convinced it'll still be getting updates a year from now. That's concerning. But, like, I still enjoyed playing it, and I still enjoyed talking about it, so it's not like I don't like the game. It's just... It does feel like it's reaching the end of its time. Well, maybe not the end of Overwatch's time, but as, like, a content creator myself for Overwatch, it feels like I'm reaching the end of that time, you know? Where it's like, well, it's probably the point in my career that a change happens. Maybe that won't happen tomorrow, maybe it won't happen for another year, but, like... I think it's kind of inevitable, unless something really big happens with Overwatch to sort of reinvest me. The day Ian stops covering Overwatch is the day the game dies. Ooh. Well, I don't know what day that's going to be, but... Now you get news from me. I will say, it's been sort of interesting as other creators kind of fall off from covering the game. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of people who used to follow other creators now come to me for news updates, which feels kind of strange and kind of sad in a way, where it's like all these other, it's like I'm a boat out at sea and I see all these other ships sinking around me, and like from each ship, like a portion of the crew desperately swims and climbs onto my ship so they don't drown. And like, I don't know, that's such a weird perspective to have, of just like seeing these people who are coming to me because they're still interested in Overwatch, and whatever person they used to follow just doesn't talk about Overwatch anymore. And it's just like, is that really where Overwatch is at this point? I don't know. A very pessimistic look, perhaps. Service games have to die one day. They do. Every game has to die one day. Everything has to die one day. Rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic. Better to burn out than fade away. If you get the reference, you're a legend. I don't know if I do get that reference. Ian dies. Heaven forbid I die as soon. Overwatch dies. Ian begins covering Fortnite news. That's the thing. I don't think I could ever transition to doing Fortnite news. I don't have that same type of love for Fortnite that I historically have had for Overwatch. And especially at this point in time, Fortnite is so heavily saturated with a creator base already that I don't think there's any room for someone like me to move into the Fortnite space in that regard. I think at best I could do just like streams and fun type content like that. Fortnite news cycle is overcrowded. Yeah, exactly. If it wasn't for Ian's videos and streams, you wouldn't be interested much in Overwatch anyway, even though you love Overwatch. I've seen that sentiment. You're not the only person who I've heard say that. And that is kind of an interesting thing to hear people say. Again, the whole like sinking ships metaphor of like, I don't know, it's weird and sad to see other creators go. When I started watching my streams because a few months ago a certain YouTube actually made you enjoy streams. A certain YouTube or YouTuber? What a nice way to end the anniversary stream, talking about if the game dies.
Odds of success increasing.
Yep. Yeah, what a great way to send off the game's second birthday. By talking about the fact that there might not be a third. Wonder what Bro You Whack would do if Overwatch ended. I don't know what he would do. To be honest, I'm not... What does he even do now? I know he still does a lot of his, like, videos, and I guess he streams a lot at this point. It really feels like there's so few channels that regularly cover Overwatch updates. Kind of sad. Kind of sad. It's the Neil Young quote, actually. Also heard about Highlander. Can you recognize her name? What? Highlander. I don't know what Highlander is. Flats is still there. Yeah, Flats is still here. I guess Flats is probably like the big like Overwatch content creator at this point. But his content is like a very different type of content. Like he covers news and stuff, but he does it in a very different way than someone like myself or Bro You Whack or like Omnic Post covers it. His is very much like stream reaction type stuff that gets posted as a video then. Which is like a different way of doing it, but it's still covering the same news effectively. Ian collab with Flats. Emong is also still here. Yeah, that's true. I'm not saying that like there isn't anybody left. I'm just saying the landscape has changed a lot. Specifically the YouTube landscape for Overwatch creators, I think, has changed a lot. Karq, I'm pretty sure he's still around. How the challenges go for the event. Where did I? I got those. The rest of these, I'm gonna have to actually play these modes, aren't I? And then these, I just have to keep grinding. 6 days left. 6 days left. I'm not even halfway on this one. Ugh, I have to like actually play Overwatch? Really? Man, I didn't sign up for this. It's got an angry message from the Duolingo owl. What language are you trying to learn from Duolingo? Well, regardless, I think Overwatch is in a state. It's certainly seen better days. Make Kiriko play Overwatch for you? Maybe I will. Maybe that's what I've got to start doing. Then again, I don't really want to give her my login details. I don't trust her with that. Mandarin. That's certainly a useful language to learn. If you could collab with any Overwatch YouTuber, who would you pick? That is a good question. I don't really know. I'm not really like a collab type person, you know? I kind of just like do my own thing. And like, I see all the other creators and I'm like, hey, I like what you're doing. Cool. Keep it up. But like, I'm not someone who's like itching to collab necessarily. And that's not to say I wouldn't want to if given the opportunity, but like, I don't know. I guess I just kind of focus on doing my own thing. But yes, needless to say, I think we're probably going to be wrapping it up there for today. This has been the anniversary stream. So exciting, so optimistic and hopeful for the future. You love to see it. I will also mention again, as I mentioned on my Sunday stream, that I will be taking a very short break from streaming, which is to say I won't be streaming this Thursday or Sunday. I have stuff going on this weekend and other things I need to prepare for leading up to it, so I won't be streaming until next Tuesday. So I'll see you all in a week. Next Tuesday, October 1st, finally getting into spooky season. I will be back with another probably Overwatch stream. And yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. What a grim anniversary. This has been a really grim stream, hasn't it? I didn't intend for it to be so grim. It's just, I guess it's just sort of what's on my mind when it comes to Overwatch, you know? The uncertain future of it. And yes, correct, Rex King, use code MasteryInGamer in the Fortnite item shop to get the buy emote and any emote or skin or any other thing. All of it helps support your favorite Overwatch content creator. And on that note, I will be buying all of you and bidding you adieu. I'll be back next week. And not as soon as I get back, but hopefully shortly after I make my return next week, I may have a special little something in the works for the streams. We'll have to wait and see. Either way, thank you again for all tuning in. I'll talk to you next time. Goodbye.